I've got myself another car that I am working on flipping. This is a 1993 Camaro Z28 T-top leather loaded car. It's a car that my dad and I actually went in halves on, picked it up, did a little bit of work on it, and it's almost ready to send down the road. And I've got just a couple things I want to do to it, so I thought I would show you guys what I'm going to do, how I'm going to dress the car up a little bit, just make it a little bit nicer than it is right now, and make it a car that somebody can be really proud of. This is actually a pretty sweet car. I've never really been a big Camaro guy, and especially this generation of body style, but it's starting to pick up in popularity and desirability because there's really not much out there. But I was fairly impressed with this. This thing sounds good. I've driven it very short distance. We're going to be driving it more pretty soon. We get some plates on it. So when we got the car, it had no spark. Turned out to be the Opti Spark, or whatever you want to call it. It's a distributor mounted like in the front of the vehicle. It's like a pancake distributor. It's not something I've ever worked on before. We also put a new water pump in it. Brand new starter, new plugs. We got the car, it was absolutely filthy. It was so dirty, but it's been cleaning up really nice. Like I said, it's a leather with T-tops. It's got right about 130,000 miles on it. I have not yet detailed the interior, but you can see by the door jambs that I cleaned these last night that the car is actually in super nice shape. It's going to be a really, really nice car, low mileage car for the year, and runs and drives great. So let's get into a little bit of what I'm doing today. I'm doing in this video. So the car, it's so nice that it makes sense to give just a little bit more effort to make it just a little bit nicer. You can see the bumper has chipped, but it's been touched up before. Also down here and up in there, like not real critical. You have to get down low to see up there, but like that bothers me, and that bothers me right here. And then the other thing is the clear coat peeling on this black top section. So I'm going to fix that. And then the last thing are the headlight buckets, which they're all one piece with the bumper. It's not separate. There's like some erosion that has happened here. And in here, it's almost like they got sandblasted, but I think it's just erosion. I'm going to be giving those a light coat of filler and sanding those out and repainting these. And that's going to pretty much do it. I'm not doing much more than that. But those few things are going to really change the car and make a big difference. Well, that's looking a whole heck of a lot better. My only concern right now is that the paint I got from O'Reilly's, it's calling it a main coat on the can, and I'm just not seeing the luster that I really thought should be here. I mean, it's got some gloss, but I think it's still drying. But it looks pretty good. And then this all came out pretty good too, but like this edge looks like it's drying, and it's drying kind of flat. So I hate to do it, but I'm gonna give it the night, let it dry. If it all ends up kind of flat and doesn't have the luster that I want, I'm gonna put automotive clear right over all that with a gun. I really did not want to wait the night, and that's partly because I used some regular masking tape on the car, and I don't want that to stay there for too long and leave a residue on the car that I have to clean up. Hopefully it'll be okay for just the night, and we'll go from there. I really don't want to unmask it, find out that it's not the shine that I want, and have to mask it all again. Actually, masking all this stuff off was more work than the whole project. All this looks like crap right now, but that's only because that will be flat, and when it's flat, it'll look a whole lot better. It's glossy right now because it's still wet. You can see, like, right here, it's flattening out, and when it's all flat, that'll look pretty good. It'll look a whole lot better than it did. But yeah, it looks awful right now, but trust me, that'll look good in the morning. But yeah, like, all the work came out good. The sanding looks great. You can see me. Hello. I came out this morning and all the paint was pretty flat. Not very shiny. I guess I have to learn how to order a single stage the right way if you're getting in a spray can. So I got up and I just mixed up some clear real quick and just shot it. And it actually came out not bad at all, considering, you know, what I started with and what I was trying to do. I got probably 4 hours into all of it. The only issue with the bumper is that it might be a little bit brighter than the car, but I think after I get done cleaning it all up, the car and everything, it'll look a whole lot closer, but it may not look perfect. This came out good. You can see me. You can see my flash. But yeah, this all looks nice. This has got real clear coat on it as well. And the headlight buckets actually came out okay. I came out this morning. I wasn't happy with how they looked. They looked kind of blotchy because I didn't really use like a sealer primer. And so I coated them again, but I had a problem. Sometimes when you're using spray paints and you coat things again, they will sometimes wrinkle up on you. And that's what it did. But as it dried up, you can still see slightly blotchy. As it dried up, though, it kind of cured itself, at least good enough for me. Considering, you know, what I was going for and what I started with. All that, like, sandblast look is gone. They're nice and clean black. So I'll have to get some white, probably just touch-up paint, and touch up this little area that I filled. I ran out of that spray bomb white, and I don't really want to spray that anyways. I'll just touch it up. Yeah, I'm all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. That's going to conclude this video, I guess. Thanks for watching.